Good evening, football fans, and welcome to M.H. Rourke Stadium on the campus of West Brunswick High School. Tonight on ATMC-TV, your West Brunswick Trojans will be taking on the Braves from right down the street in Conway, North Carolina, or Socastee, North Carolina, the Socastee Braves. Trojans coming off a tough loss last week to Oak Ridge Military Academy out of Greensboro, North Carolina. An endowment game is not going to affect the Trojans' chances of making the playoffs this year. And tonight should be a much easier task for West Brunswick than what they had to go up against last week. Trojans did lose at Socastee last year in a game that started on Friday night and ended on Saturday afternoon due to a lightning storm. A very close, competitive game, and we'll see what both teams have in store for us tonight. From my recollection of Socastee, and unless they've changed their offensive philosophy, a lot of misdirection, counter plays, trap plays, really like to keep the defense confused and on their heels. We're not going to see as talented a group tonight from Socastee as we did last night against Oak Ridge. So hopefully West Brunswick will come out, minimize their penalties, and maximize their opportunities on offense and defense. Some of the positives that we saw last week from the Trojans, the defensive backfield played very well. Markel Jones, Bradley Bell, Taylor Buffkin, those guys had a very good game in the defensive backfield. Taylor Buffkin, of course, intercepted a pass on Oak Ridge's first drive of the game. So don't look for Socastee to pass the ball too much tonight. I've heard West Brunswick might have some special things in store on their first drive as well, talking to some of the coaching staff earlier. So everyone just hold on tight. We've got another night of exciting Trojan football here for you on ATMC-TV. Looks like West Brunswick did win the toss, and they've deferred to the second half, so they're going to be kicking off to Socastee to start the game. Taylor Buffkin doing the kickoff for the Trojans. Nice, deep kick. Taken at the 7-yard line. Cuts back up the middle. Got a little bit of a seam. Hemmed in at the 21-yard line by a host of Trojans. Look like Altrey Frink there on the stop for West Brunswick and a host of other tacklers there. So nice job by West Brunswick special teams. Taylor Buffkin, nice deep kickoff inside the 10-yard line. West Brunswick got down in cover, and looks like only about a 14-yard return for Socastee. West Brunswick's going to come out in their traditional 4-3 defense. West Brunswick is, of course, coached by Jimmy Fletcher and some of your assistant coaches that we see on the sidelines here tonight, Mr. Yogi Hickman, Chris Orrock, Chris Surgal, John Surgal. Up here in the box, we got offensive coordinator Mike Alderson. Trap play up the middle. He's got a seam running down the sideline. We're going to see if Markel Jones can catch up to him. As Bradley Bell pushed out of bounds at the 1-yard line, a gain of 79 yards on the play for Socastee. So not a good start for the Trojan defense. Just busted that play up the middle, went untouched down the right sideline until Bradley Bell came from the opposite side of the field to push him out at the 1-yard line. So with just over 45 seconds gone here in the first quarter, Socastee has a 1st and goal on the West Brunswick 1-yard line. It is a beautiful night here at Rourke Stadium. Temperature in the 70s, a little bit of a breeze. Nice, refreshing change from the mugginess that we had out here last week. So hopefully fatigue won't be a factor as much as we saw towards the end of the game last week. 1st and goal, 1-yard line, split back formation, quarterback sneak up the middle. And it looks like the quarterback is going to be in for the touchdown. 11:08 to go in the first quarter, and Socastee has struck first. 6-0, Socastee Braves with a 2-play, 80-yard scoring drive to stun West Brunswick's defense. And the Trojans, coming off a 42-0 loss last week, look a little shell-shocked out there right now. Socastee to attempt the extra point. There's the snap, the spot, the kick is up, and right down the middle. So with that extra point, 11:08 remaining in the first quarter, Socastee 7, West Brunswick 0. What West Brunswick's going to have to do now is just regroup, kind of let that one go by the wayside, and hopefully the offense can score on their first possession here tonight, or at least put together a good drive and turn the field back around on Socastee. Bradley Bell and Markel Jones are going to be back deep to receive for the Trojans. Both of those guys have outstanding playmaking ability, so if any of them gets a sliver of space, there's a really good chance that we could see some fireworks. Number 16, back at his own 30-yard line, is going to be kicking off for the Braves. And the referee blows his whistle, and we're ready to go. Short kickoff. Going to bounce at the 18.
Kick bounces at the 18. Picked up by number 8.
Fielded by Bradley Bell. Nice return out to about the 28. So West Brunswick's going to have decent starting field position for their first offensive drive of the night. Going to see number 1, Quan Bates at quarterback. 3-year starter for West Brunswick at the quarterback position.
33, Dylan Way.
Van Cobb in the backfield. Also Bradley Bell. Going to see a lot of Markel Jones.
Fans, ATMC Wireless has a full line of smartphones.
Cam Smith, number 13, is spread out wide to the near side. Single back formation for West Brunswick. Man in motion.
Number 1, Quan Bates with the
Handoff up the middle, and we have got a fumble. Fumbled at the 30-yard line, and things just went from bad to worse for the Trojans. Socastee already leading 7-0 with a quick touchdown, just recovered a fumble, and it looked like either Quan Bates or Van Cobb fumbled the football there. So Socastee already sporting a 7-0 lead here with 10:59 to go in the first quarter. Recovers a costly West Brunswick fumble. They're going to have 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Referee blows his whistle. Waiting for a signal here. Looked like an issue with some equipment from one of the Socastee running backs. And I think we're all set to go now. Single back formation, 2 tight ends for the Braves, 1 receiver split. Man in motion goes to the left. Handoff is up the middle. That ball's fumbled, and it is recovered by West Brunswick. What a big break there for the Trojans. Fumbled on their own offensive possession, and then on the first play for Socastee, fumbled right back to the Trojans. So a nice break for the Trojan offense. Justin Bland recovers the fumble for the Trojans. And they're going to start their second offensive possession a yard behind where they started their first. So 1st down and 10 to go for West Brunswick. Moving towards the field house end of the stadium here. Wing T formation for West Brunswick. Quan Bates is back. Looking, got a man over the middle. Markel Jones, in and out of his hands. Nice play by the Socastee defensive back. Incomplete pass. Looked like a good throw from Quan. Markel got hit right when the ball got to him. Not able to hold on to it. So we're going to see 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Good idea on the play call there. Markel was open. Defender just made a nice play to get in there and jar it loose. 2nd down, 10 to go for the Trojans. 3 receiver split. Quan Bates under center. He's got the snap. He's fading to his right. Flushed out of the pocket. Quan Bates is going to pull it down and run it. He's got a little bit of room. Looked like a 6-yard gain there for Quan Bates. Was a designed pass play. Good job by Quan using his legs and getting some positive yardage there. Ball's going to be spotted on the 35, where it's going to be a 3rd down and a long 4 yards to go for the Trojans. West Brunswick would really like to have a sustained drive here on offense and not put their defense right back onto the field, although they were handed a gift after their early fumble. Socastee on the very next play fumbling it right back to West Brunswick. So a big break there for the Trojans. 3rd down, long 4 to go. Wing T formation, 2 receiver split. Bates has got the ball. He's going to keep it up the middle, and he's going to be stopped for no gain on the play. So West Brunswick's going to be forced to punt it away. Nice job there by the interior of Socastee's defense to not bite on that play fake and to key in on Quan all the way. So no gain, 4th down, 4 yards to go. Bruce Cluis back to punt for the Trojans. Bruce did a nice job punting the ball last week. And let's see if the Trojans can make a big play on special teams here.